Howdy peeps, and welcome back to what is going to be a very short video. This is the final reveal of the Eduard Spitfire Mark 8 build series, the weekend edition. And as you can see, all done, dusted. And now I'll zoom you in a little bit, well, in a mo, and take you through how it all turned out. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how it all worked out in the end. There's a couple of issues which I'll take you through as we get to them. Well, I'll show in more detail as we get to them. There is still a noticeable, well, slightly noticeable seam line running up across the top of the upper engine cowlings. And unfortunately I did rush a bit with some of the stencils, and there was a bit of silvering on the stencils on the wings. Nothing too bad, but you know, as I was doing it for a build series, I'm not too worried. It's not as if it's going to be some massive display piece. It's just going to sit at the back of a shelf for a while until it goes in the bin and gets replaced by something else. So what do we think of the kit? Well, the kit is superb. Any issues or fit problems that I encountered were purely down to me rushing to get it together. If I'd have taken my time and been more careful, I wouldn't have had the seam issues. I wouldn't have purposefully split the top seam up there. I would have made sure that the wing root was all level before I started. But you know, leaving those things slightly squiffy meant I could show how to go out fixing the problems. And let's face it, half of model making is fixing the problems. Anyway, let's zoom you in a little first, and we can go around and see where various issues arise. So, oh yeah, squeaky undercarriage noise, I do apologise. The chipping on the walkway, it didn't turn out as well as I was hoping. It's a bit meh, but it was a spur of the moment thought idea and I gave it a go. I reckon a couple more goes at it and I'll get it looking more realistic and more accurate. As you can see from here, we got some of the silvering on the walkway stencils, but the paint fading, especially on the grey, is more visible than on the green. I think I should have lightened the green up a little more, but hey ho. The decals, as you can see, they all bedded down pretty nicely. No real issues with those. Cockpit mask, again, came out pretty clean. There's no real issues there. And decals down the side for the main went down quite nicely, same on the tail. And same with the other side. There is a few wrinkles around the shark mouth, but again, I'm not overly fussed about that, as this isn't, you know, an entry trying to win anything. It's just showing how I do it in a rush. As you can see from the underside, there are the wrinkles on the shark mouth. There's again a slight seam on the scoop, and some more silvering on the stencils as well, again on the wing. That's nothing to do with not putting the gloss coat down first. That's just me sucking at decals and stenciling in general. And up towards the tail, it's all basically the same. So, would I recommend this kit? Oh, bit of prop chipping as well while I was at it. Yes, I would recommend this kit. It's a beautiful little kit, goes together well. Not really any issues aside the ones created by me. And yeah, I would thoroughly recommend go out, get it, build it, have fun with it. It's not tricky to build, it all goes together. Sorted, job done. Anyway, let's make this a little longer show. Let's drag things out a bit and show you a couple other things I've got on the bench at the moment. So we'll pop that out of the way, somewhere semi-safe. Well, at least somewhere it's not going to drop straight on the floor. Recent finishes was the MiG-21 Eduard Profi Pack, which I built for Andreas's buddy build, which was supposed to last a month, and I finished it in less than a month, and then it got extended to 2 months. So never mind. Again, equally lovely kit to put together. Any issues purely caused by the dolt that's building it, and bare metal, so I kept the weathering fairly delicate and subtle. Didn't really do much of anything, just a dark wash on it. And again, another highly recommended kit. The other thing I'm building, kind of an ongoing thing, I'm not going to be chewing through it in a rush. And this is the trailer for the Tacom Kraz, which the T55 will be going on. As you can see, it's a rather sizable beast. We zoomed out all the way and it doesn't fit in the camera shot. Yeah. I mean, here's the Kraz, it's the T55 that's going to sit on it, so you can see by the size of the T55 just how long the trailer actually is. And there's a 6-wheel wagon to go on the front of it. The T55 is still very much a whip, work in progress. Long way to go with that yet, just on the build alone, let alone paint or weathering or anything. It's going together okay. It's not the best of kits. I've certainly built nicer Russian armour kits. Same with the trailer. I think it's an older Tacom mould kit thing. It's not the greatest, I will be honest. It's a bit vague on the fitment. But, you know, it'll still go together okay with a little bit of work. And the last thing I'm working on, and this is probably going to collapse and go everywhere the second I try and move it, is this wee beastie, the Tyranid Hive Tyrant, or Winged Hive Tyrant, Flying Tyrant, Flyrant. Big greebly monster thing with wings. Now, I haven't glued the little fella onto the base yet. I hope the rest of it stays put. Otherwise there's going to be a loud bang as the rocks all fall off. I'm virtually going to have to turn him upside down for you to see him. And again, no special tricks or advanced techniques for the painting. This is all just, well, other than the shading on the wings going from the red to the darker red, which is just red and then Games Workshop shades sprayed with an airbrush on it. The rest of it is all just brush painted, then washed and then dry brushed, and then finished with a matte, a semi-matte, matte, a vinyl and a gloss varnish to pick out the different areas. And for a size comparison, that's the size of a humanoid, well, size of a human, and he's going to be standing right at the front of the base, basically having a really bad brown trouser moment. That's what I have on the bench as well now. I'm not entirely sure what I'll be building next. Might be something tracky, might be something wingy. You never know. It depends what I decide to pick off the shelf next. Anyway, thanks for watching the Spitfire build series. If you've watched all of it, you really do suffer badly from insomnia, and I feel really bad for you. If you just picked up a few bits, I hope you picked up a tip or something somewhere along the lines. But yeah, just enjoy your modelling. That's what it's all about. Having fun, being peaceful, and rocking on. Bye bye.